Welcome to Zoom Fashion Crimes. And if you instantly recognize this as a potential virtual fashion crime, congrats, you are on the right track. This is what I call the oversized element too close to the face crime. And it makes it nearly impossible to focus on anything else, doesn't it? Unfortunately, most video fashion crimes are not as obvious, at least to us, the wearer. You know that gorgeous top that looks absolutely stunning in person? The one you paid good money for? Well, it might be committing a serious fashion felony the moment you click join meeting. And that doesn't just affect your style. These wardrobe choices can sabotage your virtual presence. They undermine your credibility and steal attention away from what really matters, which is you and your message and the impact you have on your audience. Here's the problem. We're often the last to know we've committed a Zoom fashion crime. And our audience? They are never going to tell us, but they're certainly going to walk away with an impression one way or the other, and that is in our control. Well, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Julie Hansen. I've witnessed these fashion crimes from the front rows of virtual meetings and video calls for many years and spent countless hours and, frankly, too much money testing tops to see what actually works on video and what doesn't for professional women. Today, I'm breaking down 3 of the biggest Zoom fashion crimes I see that sabotage your presence in virtual meetings and video calls. And trust me, you're going to want to check your closet after this. This first fashion crime is what I call the accidentally nude look. Now, I know celebrities are rocking the near naked trend all the time on the red carpet, but that "am I seeing what I think I'm seeing" moment is not what you want going through your client's head during your big pitch. But this often happens unintentionally when we wear close-fitting tops in skin tones or when the neckline of our top ends somewhere unseen off camera. So do you have to throw out all those neutrals and stick with a turtleneck from here on out? Of course not. But you can avoid causing a commotion on camera by getting a looser fitting neutral that's less of an exact match to your skin tone, and layering your neutrals with a contrasting blazer, sweater, or shirt, and perhaps adding a statement necklace that reduces some of that near naked effect. As for the never-ending neckline, avoid the unnecessary distraction in a couple of ways. First, by adjusting your frame, by either sitting on a pillow or two, raising your chair, or lowering your camera. And you can add a bold necklace to raise your audience's eye line as well. So let's save the naked dressing for the Met Gala, not your Monday morning status update. I see a lot of this next fashion crime, and unfortunately, it often happens when women want to look especially nice for an interview or an important meeting. And I call this one the glare scare. While satins and silks just feel luxurious and can convey an expensive, chic, professional vibe in person, on video, they can commit a serious felony. While this chartreuse beauty feels and looks like $1 million in real life, on camera, it's practically unwatchable without eye protection. Instead of your boss or your colleagues absorbing your brilliant quarterly report, they're squinting or looking away. That's because these shiny fabrics reflect light, and they create distracting glares that steals the focus away from where it belongs on you and your expertise. So how can you avoid the glare scare? Well, first of all, test your luxurious pieces in front of the camera with the lighting that you're going to use. Not all of them reflect light the same way. And you can try adjusting your lighting to manage that glare. Also, avoid satins and silks that are in a really bright color. Those tend to create more glare than a darker color like this navy, which offers less reflection. Okay, this third fashion crime might hurt a little. I call it the Stripe Fright. I love a fresh striped sweater or shirt. Unfortunately, on video, those stripes can compete for attention and your look can quickly go from fashion fun to fashion funhouse. For example, this blue and white signature tee from J. McLaughlin is a great look in person, but on a Zoom meeting, those vivid white and blue stripes bounce off each other and create chaos. And it's not just horizontal stripes that are the problem. A successful sales leader sent me this screenshot of herself after she caught a glimpse of herself on a virtual call and thought, "Oh my gosh, I look like I just got out of prison." I see a referee myself. Either way, not an association you want going through the minds of your audience. So, must you give up stripes completely for virtual meeting sanity? Not necessarily. What you can do with stripes is show a small amount of striping under a well fitting jacket or sweater. You probably want to avoid vivid white stripes, which magnify that dizzying effect. And lastly, look for tops with larger stripes or blocks of color. They're much more camera friendly and less likely to mess with your audience's eyes. So there you have it. 3 Zoom fashion crimes that could be undermining your professional presence without you even knowing it. Here's an important point I want to leave you with, and that is this. Designers are still living in 2019, but we're not. Virtual meetings are here to stay, and they're a daily reality for many of us women in business, and our wardrobes need to keep up. So I'm here to help you do that. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to get virtual style tips, shopping suggestions, and ideas on how to improve your virtual presence. And if you did enjoy this video or found it helpful, give it a like and share in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And I'll see you in the next video.